Hello and happy Monday, everyone. We are back. We're gonna do some beavers today, and we're gonna continue where we left off on Thursday, which we did have a beaver stream on Thursday last week, which is kind of strange. This weekend I released another episode of Fountain Mountain. I also added a short video of my opinion on the latest patch, and I went into details about the gravity batteries and the automated migration and some of the other stuff. If you want, check it out on my YouTube. So I recorded quite a lot of new YouTube videos. They'll be released the coming weeks or so, and yeah, I had a very successful weekend, I must say. It was good. Did a lot that I wanted to do, and I planned on doing that last week, but it was too hot last week during the weekdays to record any YouTube videos. Yesterday was kind of hot too, but it only started to get hot in the afternoon, so I had the whole morning to work on my projects and whatnot. So anyway, let's get into the game and continue with blowing things up, I would say. So let's do that. Last week when we were playing, we did place some of those new batteries here. We also blew up some things over here. We made the power connect to this end, and that's when we found out that you no longer can see the network power indication on non-powered buildings. So that is unfortunate. Hopefully they place it back. We had to reconfigure this a little bit because it was not connecting to the warehouse here. So yeah, we added that, and now we should have power connected here, and all these buildings should have power during the day, and during the droughts, even when we have all these batteries here, they will keep us alive for a little bit longer. Not for too much, but a little bit. We're placing the last ones over here for this area, and then we can remove the path and blow up another layer over there. Over here we're placing bombs as well, and over here we have a single one to already do right at the start of the stream. So here's a little Samsplosion. And there we go, kaboom. So we got rid of that, and what we can do now is blow up the rest of this. Are we going to do that? Probably. That means we probably don't need this ladder here anymore. Staircase can go because we have this connection anyways. So we might as well just remove this whole thing. Might as well. So we'll do that. We'll make a path, because that is where the path will go, and we're gonna go and clean this up as well. So let's see how far we actually need to go with that path from this corner. So one more over, and that is that, and we should be able to reach the rest with our booms. So they can start blowing this up. Lovely. We're also needing some metal blocks over in this area, I think. And we are currently only producing metal blocks over in this area. And we are no longer distributing them anymore. So I'm going to add a new route from here all the way over here. Maybe we'll just use this. We should up our beavers in this district. We're running low on beavers regardless, so there is something going on with that. We did place these two new ones over in this district last playthrough, and I'm gonna add another one over on this corner as well. So let's do that. Let's add that one in, and I'm gonna prioritize that a little bit. So yeah, everything else is Working. Hey, Sam. How is your vacation time so far? I know it's only the first day, actually, of your vacation, but how is it going? How is it going? Are you having fun? Yeah? What you been doing? What are your plans? Do you have any plans? No plans? Homework? What do you mean, homework? What? What do you mean, your vacation? Vacation is synonym for no homework, right? That sounds not great, to be honest. I'm doing my exams next year, so I have been sent homework over the holiday. That is something to worry about next year, no? What? Ah, they could never. People could never make me do homework during a break. That is just no. Absolutely not. So today I've been doing history. Well, that seems very... I always thought history was a very weird subject. I mean, it's already written down in books. Why do we need to remember anyway? I'm gonna blow this up. So 3, 2, 1. Tomorrow will be geography. Product design. What is product design? I mean, I know what product design is, but what is it actually for school? Like, yeah, but what do you do? I mean, that doesn't seem like a subject they should be teaching. It feels like a weird subject. So let's see, how far do we get over here? We should just blow some stuff up, I think. Let's just do a little bit of this. Yeah, actually, I don't really care. Let's just blow this thing up. You make products for clients through coursework. That seems very interesting to be having that as a subject. But it also seems like you're doing way too much homework. Like, I feel like you should actually enjoy your time off. You're only a kid once. And you will never have this amount of free time ever again in your whole entire life, unless you retire. But then you're not young, so I would say nope, not gonna do homework. I'll learn things when I'm older. It's normal for our year. Well, it shouldn't be normal. Seems like that should be the complete opposite of normal. What I do think is that we need all of this connected and all of this. That seems like a proper plan. Staircase is going up. Up. So, besides homework, have you done anything fun at all? I feel like you should also be doing fun things. Nope, no fun things. That is very sad. That really not good. That is really not good. I've been just working, so What can I say? I need these 3 days. So after these 3 days, you can actually do something fun. Okay, that is good. Then if you're really done with all of that in 3 days, then it's okay, I guess. Okay, let's make sure that we have that design down. So what are your plans for after those 3 days? What are you looking forward doing the most? And if I get enough done tomorrow, then it will only be tomorrow I need for homework. Oh, okay. So maybe tomorrow you will already be done. That would be great. Did we have this finished? Yes, we did. You're not sure yet what your plans are. Are you going away anywhere with your parents or something, or? Ah, that's good. 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, you're gonna go away. Where are you going? Or what are you going to do? Mallorca. Ah. What part of Mallorca? $10 days. That is a good time to spend. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are we waiting for? Are you going to the capital? Or are you going to a different part of the island? Can Picafort. Yeah, I'm not very schooled at Mallorca, so I have no idea where that actually is. Right, for the metal production, we actually need this area done. I set up all these platforms, but that is kind of silly, isn't it? We don't need these platforms here. Okay, so Zaviro can Picafort. That sounds exotic. North of the island. I was in the east of the island. Storage. We're gonna do some storage along the road here. We're gonna do some storage along the road here. And we're gonna do some storage here. I think this will work great. And we'll make some paths going through. Not like that. And yeah, you will have a fun time, I think. It's gonna be freaking hot though, I think. Karting is fun. That is a fun thing. I've only done that a couple of times, but I've always had a blast doing it. Okay, so all these things are now not doing much. Okay, we have a layer under here, and what we need this for is to actually be able to add some production buildings on top of this. We need the smelter. No, we need smelters. Yes, absolutely. We need those. And what else do we need? We have the wood workshop. Racetrack about 5 to 10 minutes away. That should be great. That is very close by. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just I had a good weekend. I worked a lot of projects for YouTube and whatnot. So I enjoyed my time. It was good. Unfortunately, my My plans for the Friday evening got cancelled because my friend twisted his ankle and he couldn't stand it all. So I didn't have. Oh, there we go. It's Emily and friends. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. And I hope you had a fun time with Darkest Dungeon. I think
to honor the arrival of Little Wicked Vic,
playing a
we about to
Oh, yes. Thank you, Chris. So many sounds. Yes, lovely of Chris to have gifted you the subscription. Absolutely wonderful. Anyway, how was Darkest Dungeon? I only saw a small part. I was very busy at work. Normally at work I can manage to watch some streams and work at the same time, but I was too busy today. So I only caught a little bit of your stream. I think you were playing a modded version of Darkest Dungeon. It looked fun. Yeah, and we're just beavering around as per usual. Let's see. What we're gonna do is we were going to make an explosion factory, 2 of them actually, over here. And we need 2 smelters as well. It was fun. We're learning the Black Reliquary mod, so quite a few people died, but that's okay. Yes, that is usually okay if quite a few people die. I'm usually not that sad about it. Also in games, just to make that clear. Mostly just in games. We also need a connection to the top over here. Yes, we'll do that right here. And maybe I do want this different. Do I? I'm sure most of you know, but the radiators thing from the raid command is due to me being autocorrect. Exactly, that is just Sam's fault. Sam has done that. Sam has been calling people that come in with a raid radiators, because he is like that. Let's make a path connection here. And I'm going to continue with some random stuff. These smelters need to be set. Oh, this doesn't work, of course. Maybe for now I'll place these here. And we'll make it symmetrical. Instead. There we go. Alright. Connecting this up. Let's see, do we have a boom? Yes, we do. So let's blow this up. 3, 2, 1. Kaboom. Alright, 1 step closer to the bottom of the map. We don't need that. Gonna connect this up and we'll do another patch of explosives. Lovely. Okay. I'm gonna prioritize all of this. All of it, I said. All of it. And over here, we're gonna connect the path like so. And we probably should enable this. Good plan, Sam. Good plan. I will hydrate. I'm going to take Harold for a quick walk while it's not raining. Back in a bit. Alright. Enjoy your walk. I'm sure Harry will love it. And I'll see you soon. Thank you for the raid again. Alright, now what do we do here? We want to finish this as soon as possible. We need explosives to go in here, or we can do it without explosives. If we do it without explosives, then we can actually already make it work. We're gonna enable these two, and we're gonna enable this one. Let's get some scrap metal going. We need to store this somewhere. We should have a big facility for that. I'm gonna say we're storing scrap metal in here. Harold. Well, maybe she called him Harold right now because he done something bad. That could be the case, right? You give the full name when somebody does something bad. Right, so this area we're leaving raised by a 1 level because once we are done with this playthrough, we're gonna send all our beavers to this little location and we're gonna blow them up. Yep, that is what we're gonna do. What does that mean? What are you saying, Sam? What? What? Okay. Is that my full name? I don't think so. Honestly, I don't even know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Not entirely sure. Okay, so we have a couple of injured beavers. Tis now. Alright, Sam, it is now. If you say so, I believe you. We only have 3 injured beavers, so... Thank you for that, Sam. We're doing well on the injured beavers front. On the number of beavers that we have, we don't do very well. Did they change something on that level? Because after the patch 2 was released, first we had a increment of beavers and we were almost at 600 beavers, and now we're only around 400. Let us pay our respects to Matrix. I'm sure he is still alive. I just think he has other things to do than watch the stream for now. I'm sure he will be back. But yeah, when you said let us pay respect for Matrix, it almost sounded like he died, but I don't think he did. I would have noticed. I'm sure I would have heard. Let's see if we have some room under here. Breaking news. Here comes Sam with the breaking news. Yeah, I think we do have some room under here for a couple of breeding pods. I'm just gonna add 3. And we'll leave it at that. There we go. My cat came to say hello. To the chat or to you? This guy is not very happy, huh? Yeah, we don't need you in here yet. And you don't need to be in here either. To you. Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought he was going to be nice and say hi to all of us. But no. It was just to Sam. She. It's a she cat. What's in here? What is in here? Medicine? That is terrible. Empty this storage. What's in here? Also, no, also medicine. Empty it. We don't need it. It's a she cat. Also known as female. Well, yeah, that will work. All right, let's do the last bit of these booms, and hopefully that will help. That will help. A little bit, maybe. Right, we need to start moving this district. So they changed the whole migration, and I went on a little bit of a rant last Thursday when they added these things, and I was very happy with how it works. I still am not very happy with how they changed it. It is not sufficient, but we'll deal with it, and we're gonna work it. Did you know? What did I know, Sam? Let me know what I know. If I know, let me know what I know. There should be a command for did you know. Okay, post it in Discord. I'll add it. And what should it just say? Did you know? And then you can type behind it what you know. Hey, I missed one. Did you notice? Did you know that I missed one? A sound command. Like text to speech. That seems terrible. Is this beaver stuck? Oh, injured. He's laying under there being... Oh, there's bats under here. I was like... I forgot about that. Did you know? And then where is the rest? If you find a good sample of someone saying did you know, preferably a famous person, then yes, I will add it. Let's blow this up. Did you know that we're gonna do that? Let's grab some points, some origin points for the booms. And let's see what this potato can do. I said it, but that I don't want to hear my own voice. That is a thing. Okay, all right, let's blow this up. 3, 2, 1. Big bada boom. Very famous, Sam. I'm very famous amongst those three. I can't even walk outside when these three are around. All right, Sam. See you in a bit. Okay, we're gonna blow this all the way down to here so that we can make this canal finally. Don't die. Like literally or in the game, because neither seems like a real possibility at this time. But I will try my best. Already lost Matrix. I don't think we lost him. I'm gonna finish this off as well. That is not the right one. Why did you not tell me I was not doing the right one? That is triple height, and we don't need that. We need double platforms. Nope, that's too much. There we go, and then we'll do one more layer, and we'll add paths to all of it. There we go. Lovely. What are we missing? We're missing the double platforms over the stairs, over this one, this one, this one, and this one, and then we can add the medical beds. Medical beds. Right there, there, and there. Okay, now this is all done. I like it. We're missing the final touches. It's the simple things that makes everything look better. Decoration. Add a little bit of a thing up there and one over there. Okay, I like that. They're doing well on this part. Let's finish this. Gonna place some booms. There we go. And let's see. We're making a path going this way. And yeah, we can reach that side. We can reach all of this. So that should be good. We can place all of these booms. There we go. And that is a lovely minefield. And the beavers are probably going to fall asleep on top of all of it. Okay, they have stuff to do over there. So we are collecting scrap metal, right? Yes, we are. But we are running low on beavers. Very low. And we added this one and these two, and we have 7 breeding pots, so we should be producing quite a bit of beavers. Or are we running out of berries, maybe? I think they might have changed the time that it takes for berries to grow. Did they? No, it's 12 days. Has it always been 12 days? Huh. I don't remember. But we still have berries, so we should be okay. We should be okay. Now, over here, how is it going with this district? We need to check all of them. We have 4 unemployed beavers, so that is good. That is good. 3 now. This district, we also have 3. And this one, we have 0, which was kind of expected, huh? And this one should be fine. Yeah, that one is fine. So it's mostly this one that needs to catch up, because we have a lot of vacancies. We have 22 vacancies over here. Okay, so what we were saying about migration. We're gonna set all of this. If we set all of this to 0, 0, 0, 0. We set all of them to 0. There we go. And now what we want to do is from OG, we want to go to the one that has none. That is district. Oh, we removed the district center here. That is the problem. So we're gonna add that back. Yeah, probably here. I'm just gonna add it there. Add the district. Add the district center. Okay, so this one has wait, this is not gonna work. We need to set them all to what they have in number of beavers right now. So we have to set this to 173. We have to set this to 27. We have to set this to 67. This to 118. Garbage bin to 0. OG. And then District 41 can just be a minimum of... Well, we can just use plus, and then it should take it from here. We're going to check that. Yeah, see, it takes it from there. So now we can say move all of those from there to here. There we go. And those 3... Oh, they're taken from wherever. We want them from here. Where are they going? Okay, that will work. Kind of. It kind of worked. I don't know where that one kid went, but who cares? Okay. And now we can pause the game. And we can remove this one. And then we can say over here, connect. And we should be able to reach almost everything except for this farm. But we have a farm over here. We have people working in there, hopefully. soon. No people working in there. Because this one is done. We can remove that. We don't need it. We need to remove this at some point, but we'll get there when we get there. This farm is still working. There's people in these farms now. Lovely. And yeah, we should be a-okay. So we moved them all to this new district. So yeah, this new interface with moving them from one district to another is really annoying. But what can you do? They made this change and they thought it was a great change. But I think they will change it back. Or not change it back, but add something better to it. Give us more options for migration. So that we can still do what we previously could. So, what we are gonna do is... why is that beaver walking there? What are you doing? Oh, this kid went here? Are you serious? It went to the one district there where we didn't want any? Wow, it sent them all to garbage bin. That is not what we want. Garbage bin should have no beavers at this moment. Okay. And there is Johan with a rate. Thank you all for stopping by.
To honor the arrival of Lil Wicked Vic, we about
more
to
sound effects. So many. Thank you for the resubscription. Much appreciated. And thank you for the rate. Hope you had a fun time. Pretty sure you were playing Age of Darkness. How did that go? Did you do a challenge or were you just messing around? And we are just doing the same thing we're always doing without the Bobs and Vegana. There is none of that because it's against TOS. Yeah, one Nightmare Casual. Same yesterday as well. Nice. That is good. Good. Yeah, so we're just messing around. Hope you had a good weekend as well. It was nice for me. I did enjoy my weekend. Didn't do much. Not much in the sense of didn't go out or anything. I had plans on Friday, but those got cancelled, so that was kind of sad. But yeah, was supposed to be drinking 540 APM. Wow, that is crazy. That is too much for a Monday, isn't it? So it's a bit much. A budget Korean. Yeah, it's something. You have to start somewhere, right? You will get those clicks in. Let's see what we need. We need this to be finished. I want these to be finished. Actually, we need this whole block finished then. Okay, we can do. If we prioritize everything that's below here, that includes these two. And let's do this whole side. That should give us power. Yeah. That should give us power. All right. Let's get some speed in the game. It was storming earlier today over here. It was crazy. It was very chill day, and then all of a sudden, because I had all the windows and all the doors open, and then all of a sudden everything went crazy. It was unexpected. But at least it cooled the house off a little bit. It's still pretty fucking warm. It's 26 degrees upstairs here right now. So yeah. It hasn't really cooled off that much since the heat wave of last week. Alright, if they could finish all of this, that would be very great. What do we need for that? Mostly just logs, right? How many logs do we have over here? Plenty. Plenty of logs. We don't have a lot of water, to be honest. That might be a bit of an issue. Let's get that going. Let's fix that first before our beavers die of thirst. Let's do that over here. We'll make 5 and 5 platforms. There we go. There we go. And there we go. All right. Give me a pump. Give this priority. Actually, all of this can get priority. And then maybe we should not give this so much priority. There we go. Why does that bottom one not have priority? Ah, because I cannot click it. Not click it. That is annoying. That is very annoying. It's because the temple is in the way. Well. Go down. We'll do it this way. Nope. We won't do it this way either. Oh, they're already built. That is why they don't have priority. I'm a noob. I was just not looking. I was like, what? Why is there no priority? It's the coloring. It's the coloring that messed me up. Okay, but they are working on the water because we definitely need that. Because all of these are running kind of low. We still have water, but they will get thirsty very, very soon. Let's get out of this one. Yeah, they're doing their best. We'll have those built shortly. And yeah, we want to make sure that we prioritize the workplaces. All right. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for the raid. And I'll talk to you soon. Do we need to build... Where is the connection to this, actually? It's over here. Okay, so we're not even there if we do that. We actually need this whole block build. So not even this corner is important. It's this corner that's important. From there to there. Okay, so... What are you waiting for? Probably just logs. Yeah, we'll have the water back soon enough. These booms are almost ready. And we're working on this field. So yeah, my plan is mostly to get this done as soon as possible with the booms. So that we can start making the canal and connect that up to this part. And then we'll finally be done with the whole circle around the map. And in the meantime, we'll blow this up. And we're going to work on this next. So we're going to actually move some of these items from here. How many gears do we have in this district? 59. 59 gears. We should be able to get one more large water tank. I'll just do that on this side. And we want houses. How many beavers do we have here? 20-ish. 23. Okay, so if we do 2 large barracks over here, that should be okay, right? Let's do them. Does it matter? It doesn't really matter. We'll do them here. We'll add a nice little shrub, because why not, right? And then we'll make a path going around this way. And then we'll have housing here, and then we'll destroy all these houses. This one has basically been done. We have one here now. So I'm going to remove this. So that is gone. The medical beds. Do we need those? I don't think we have industry here, so I'm going to delete those for now. This one is still pretty full. We're going to set that to empty. Empty. And I'm going to add a storage for that over here. What is stored in this one? Everything. Planks. Okay. Empty that storage. The bakery. We're gonna let that... We're gonna keep that going until we don't have to anymore, because we'll start blowing up all of this very, very soon. What's in here? Planks and gears. Okay. Can empty that as well. Things are getting dropped off here. No, nothing is... Yeah. Nothing is getting dropped off here anymore. We just have a lot of things in here. Metal blocks. We have 90 metal blocks in this district. That is crazy. We can actually start making medicine over here. Right. They have things to do. Wait, we have a drop-off point, but we are not getting anything delivered. How does that work? So we're not getting any more... Oh, we moved them here. Nope, we did not. So this doesn't have a delivery of explosives to this district. We should probably add that. Otherwise, they're never going to finish this. Yep. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right. We should get more water in this district. Hopefully soon. They're all working. So yeah. The water should be able to be delivered to this. We don't have haulers. That is the issue, of course. We don't have haulers because we are not having enough beavers in this district. We have 30 vacancies. We have 30... yeah, we have 30 vacancies, which is crazy. 8 of them are incapacitated. Wow, that is a lot. We have 13 injured beavers again. Alright, well, this is working. So we're getting scrap. But we definitely need more beavers in this district. Alright, we're going for more breeding pots. And in order to maintain those, we need to add more berries. So what we're going to do is get rid of the carrots over here. Let's do that. We're going to get rid of all these carrots. We first need to make a path down because they can't reach all the way down there. So we'll do that. Okay, so are they working on any of these? Yes, they are. It's just taking them a while, huh? Yeah, so more berries, and then we can add more breeding pods. So we have 4 of those in these corners. And we have a drought incoming. Lovely. We could add breeding pods to this thing. Nah. I like the way that is set up. I don't know yet where we're gonna add those. I don't have any empty spots that I see right now. What we could do easily is, of course, add this and add a breeding pot right over there. That is 1. We might want to prioritize that as well. There we go. And yeah, we're doing all right. Yeah, it's really, I really hate it that we cannot see if there's power coming through these things. We now have to click this little thing, and it is spinning. So we have power going here now. And we are plopping down a lot of these buildings. So yeah, priority on that one. They will be able to fix that hopefully soon. And then we'll have that breeding pot working as well. Yeah, we only have 10 unemployed beavers everywhere. So we really need to up our production of beavers. I think we're running out of... No, we should be able to collect those. So we do have berries. We have this whole field of berries. That. Yeah, so we have plenty of berries in this district. So we should be able to sustain that population. Okay, now they're working on these. They require scrap metal, gears, and planks. So yeah, scrap is being delivered to all of those. Perfect. They decided it was more fun to build it from the top than it was from a normal place where you usually build. Right. We have disabled this gear factory. We can disable one of these fancy plank factories as well. We have better things to do with our beavers. Okay, so we have 8 beds over on top there, and then we have a bunch of them right under here as well. So we have a lot of places where they can, you know, go to a medical bed and get healed. How can we speed this process up a little bit? Because how much explosives do we have in total? We don't have a lot of explosives anymore. We only have 665. Right. Yeah, this will be ready for metal soon, and then we can finish the rest off, and we can finally start making golems. We currently have that set up kind of weird, but that might make it interesting as well, because we making the golem parts over in this district, whereas we have the golem factories over in this district. So we'll have to see how that is gonna work out for us. We might keep it going like that. Okay. So this one is done, but it is not connected to any district by path. We should finish these 2 as well. Then we can add at the very least connect the path up, and then this will work. This is just waiting for more scrap, and then we'll have our factories working. That's a big yay. That is a big yay. And then we go back to blowing things up, I think. So that is that. And we probably have to prioritize this with maximum priority then. Well, they're already working on it. It's almost finished. There we go. They're all working now. Lovely. I think we can pause. How much scrap do we have in this district? We can keep them both working. And that means we're making metal, and that means we can do the explosive factories, etc. We can finish all of this. I like it. This is not doing very well. Why not? We have plenty of logs. So why are you not building any of it? Okay. Oh, they're working on this first. Okay. Build all of these things first before you go back to the explosives, because we want to start getting rid of all of this. Hello, 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 lazy and friends. How are you all doing? Thank you for the raid. This has been crazy. That is the third raid I've got happening today. That is, it's been non-stop basically. I've only been streaming for an hour, and I've had 3 people raid me already. First it started with Emily, then Johan came in, and now you came in. As I was saying to Emily as well earlier, I've been very busy at work, and usually I can combine, you know, streams and working, but it was very busy, so I was on the phone most of the time with my colleague, and that means that I cannot really watch any streams. So yeah, it was a crazy day, but I'm glad you're here, and I hope you had fun playing Clan Folks. I hope your clan is doing well. The very strange thing is that when we first went into this safe, when patch 2.2 was released, we had a huge spike of beavers, and we got almost to 600 beavers. And since this patch from last Thursday, the number of beavers have dropped significantly. We're now, at the beginning of the stream, we're under 400 beavers. And now we're basically around 400. And so we planted a lot of new breeding pods. So hopefully that will balance the unevenness, because we have 49 vacancies. So they're not doing that well, to be honest. We got mom pregnant because the boy had too many emotional problems. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound too good. But the next generation should be okay. The boy was just not having it, huh? We're also kind of still running out of water here. Oh yeah, because we still don't have haulers, because we don't have enough beavers. Maybe you can actually fill this in with some haulers, because we need to get the water to the storage facilities. So yeah, we're trying to get our population back to a better level. But we have our mine working, and we are smelting some metal over here, so we can finally start building these Golem gear factories, part factories. So that is good. That is something. Yeah, I was about to take a short little break when you came in. So I am going to do that now for a short little bit, and then we should be back very soon, and we can start deleting some of these buildings and start blowing up this platform. Finally. Thank you for that. That is much appreciated. The boom sound effects. If it's not Sam, then it's Lazy who does it. It is always someone. All right, I'll leave this at some few. Let's do something like crazy like this, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's continue with blowing things up and finishing in this area. We're getting pretty close to having all the blocks finished. We still have room over here for a couple more buildings. I might move these two over to this area. We could do that by making a connection here. There we go. And then we can do something else with this area so that we have all the big ones over here. What are we missing building wise? We do need some stuff over here, like a maintenance station. We could add that in over on one of these platforms. What else? We also need the control towers, of course, over here. I kind of want to... They don't need anything, just be placed, right? So we can put them in all these corners on top of a platform. That could work. So we'll think about that. But yeah, we definitely need one of these over at some area. And we might even opt for building a factory. Maybe we just build a beaver factory over here. what do you call them? A golem factory, so that we don't have to send them all to the other district. Love the hidden temples. Yeah, that was your idea. Definitely. We have 2 of them. So from this side, you can't see it. And soon you won't be able to see them from this side either. So yeah, we have those. And then we can add a number cruncher somewhere, but I kind of don't want to, because they still ugly. They still ugly. How is the battery? Yeah, the batteries are okay. They're all the way. Oh, they're sinking right now, as you can see. They're sinking into the water, and that means they're delivering power to our network. So here they go. So that works fine in water, which is kind of strange, but it works. The good thing is that you can actually build on top of these. So if you have a, if you want your breeding pots on here, you can actually place them on top of these. So they're not completely useless. You can add a path on it. So I like that. You can even build like 2 high buildings. You can build those under it. So yeah, this building is okay. It's pretty useless for the iron teeth, but the batteries are not too bad. I think they're okay. That's actually a good addition for the folktales. But yeah, the Golem factory, I think we're gonna add that one over in this area. Or maybe over here when we move these buildings. Not entirely sure. So yeah, the worst thing that they did was this migration thing. Even though you can, you know, do a similar thing as what you used to be able to do, it is pretty horrible. Yeah, the migration thing, it works okay if you set them all up. Like if you pause, it's paused as soon as you go into this. The problem is that you have to manually change everything to be the exact number of beavers that's already there, and then you can just move them to one district by using the plus and the minus. Yeah, it is good. Yes, it's good. Definitely good, Johan. And it was even higher, like at the beginning of the stream. That was 50 something. That was good, but that was because of Emily. She raided and she brought a lot of friends. But yeah, usually raids you only maintain so many viewers from that. But it's always good. It's always nice to see people stay and lurk. It's all good. You wait for another patch. Yeah, that makes sense, Lazy. I think they messed it up. You've been VIP for a long time now. Yep. You have been. Yeah, the migration is just bad. That's just a very bad implementation. You're getting drunk on power now. Woo! Power drunk. Power drunk Johan. How bad can it be? Yeah, I am going to place this golem factory right here. Right. What are we gonna do with this little area? Maybe nothing. Maybe nothing. Do we? Yeah, we added all the showers, right? Yeah, we added the showers. You're standing on your table, swinging your pee-pee. Uh-oh. 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 Not good. Oh, they removed everything. How did they do that? How can they reach everything? It doesn't matter. Your OnlyFans content. I'm sure you have a lot of OnlyFans followers. I'm gonna plant some more Betty bushes. How do? Good to see you, Fit. Hope you're doing alright. How is work? I'm assuming you're at work. Right. We're gonna... Yeah, this is all taking way too long. Why is this taking so long to build? We have so many log... Oh, because we only have 2 workers. Builders. Workers. Maybe we don't need this one right now. And we can definitely pause this, because we're done with that. Now we have room for these people? No, we still don't. Where are they all working? That's very suspicious. We have... Oh, our beaver... our population dropped. That explains it. Just popping in before my 4th meeting today. Oh man, you had a day like mine. You're having a day like mine. I was so busy at work with... I had 3 meetings today, so not 4. So you're definitely doing one up in me on that level. But yeah, it was crazy being on meetings all day. It has to happen sometimes, but I prefer it if it doesn't. I feel more relaxed after a day of working where I didn't have so many meetings. Who has had the most beer? I have had no beer at all. I had a couple of beers this weekend, and then I switched it up to gin and tonic, and then I switched it up to scotch. So we have gotten nothing done. Yeah, those meetings are the worst meetings, where you get nothing done. And yeah, Vit has not been drinking for a very, very, very long time. So I think maybe it's you, Johan? I think you're the winner today. If you have been drinking. You have the biggest. You have the biggest. Wow. Oh. Yeah, they need to hurry up with all of this. At least these are getting a little bit fuller now, but still, we need more beavers. I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna add more breeding pods because this is still taking way too long. We only have 5 kids in this area. That is not enough. So what we can do is add one over here. Well, that's not gonna help at all. Oh no, there's the dad jokes. There come the dad jokes. Did you guys know that King Arthur was a real party animal? His parties were crazy. He would call them all-nighters. Oh. Crazy dad jokes. I'm gonna up the priority of... I don't want that one. And don't want that one. So I'm gonna up the priority on that, and possibly also the rest over here. Alright. Enjoy your lurk. That is so weird. If you drag that... over to that side, it's going bonkers. All right, so we're adding 2 of these. I'm gonna add this one right there and there. Gonna up the priority of those as well. All right. See you soon, Vit. Enjoy your next meeting. We still, oh yeah, because we don't have a lot of beavers in this district. They're all working though, and we have 6 kids in this district. So that is something. It's something. Okay, this plateau, we're gonna keep blowing up the rest. Yeah, just go down on the side. It's gonna be a long time before this is all blown up. And we do have 12 workers here, so that is that. We have a hauling post over here. We do not. How many beavers do we have? We have 8 unemployed, so we should make a hauling post over here. We are not having a lot of room for that though. What would be a good plan for that? Where should we place the hauling post? I mean, I would do it here. So if we do this one here, and then this one here, and then delete this. Sorry about that for disrupting your birth giving building thing. All right, so upping those, and yeah, we'll see if that helps. These are set to that. I'm setting this to no, high priority construction, low priority actual usage. Okay. These are filling up, but very slowly because, well, we do have haulers here now, but not a lot. Still have 32 vacancies. We have 47 in total. How many do we? We have 0 here, and we have 9 unemployed beavers. Over here, we have 4 unemployed beavers. So most of the other vacancies are in this district then. No, that's only 4. Oh wow, this is already built. Okay. So the vacancies 3 over here. Yeah, we have haulers now. Yeah, good. I'm happy with that district. Okay, this is waiting for berries and water. And now it actually has a path connection. Okay, so hopefully that will increase our population. We're now at 450-ish. We want to get back to the 500. That is basically what we need. 500, and then yeah, that should help. But now that I built all these breeding pods basically at the same time, that's gonna give us a debt wave at some point, huh? Oh well. Okay, so we have housing here now. I'm gonna demolish a couple of these. Yeah. There we go. I think we can even delete that one and this one as well, because that should move them to this house. And then we'll... Should we just delete this? Nah, we'll leave that because they want to have a roof above their head. We're making this one now. It's just a long way to go to get those logs, huh? These trees are 60% grown, so soon we'll have a log production down here. We still have 180 in here. Where are they getting their logs from? How is this still filling up with logs? We're not... Oh, this had logs in it still. Ah, okay, that makes a little bit of sense. We do have metal in there, and we don't really want to keep that in there. So I'm gonna add a storage facility for some metal blocks over here. What just happened? Why did it jump? Is that another bug? What the hell? What is this? What kind of bug is this? Oh, there we go. That happened 3 times in a row. That is crazy. Okay, hopefully they have a new patch coming out very soon that fixes all these annoyances. And most importantly, changes the migration. Okay, so this building does have a side, yeah, right? Where it can connect to. Yeah, it does. It needs 100 gears. That is... Ugh. So we should probably turn this one on. We need more gears. Yeah, once we get the golems, we can get rid of a big part of the population. Okay, this weird city block is doing alright. Should we just continue with the platforms? We can do that, right? We know what it's gonna be like. So, there we go. And there we go. And now we can place the paths around it. And that is all connected. And we'll do the same on top. And then we'll do the same for this side as well, just to get that done. Lovely. There we go. All the platforms that we need are placed. Well, the blueprints for them are placed. And now we wait for them to build it. Build it! Yeah, that still doesn't work. They still need to optimize that. Triple speed. Okay, this guy. Is there just one guy? No, it's 2 guys. They're bringing us logs. I think maybe these guys are overheated. That is the problem, huh? We do not have any showers over here. There is no showers whatsoever. So we should probably add those, huh? Let's add those right over here. That is gonna be like this, I think. That should be okay. That is 4 double showers. Where is it? Under well-being. The double shower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should all have priority. That is just why they're so freaking slow in this district, because they're all overheated. All the other districts have showers. And that means they're running a lot faster. We are not getting any dynamite delivered, because this is... They're not really doing much. For reasons unknown? Oh, it's just because it's nighttime. Nothing is using power. But we're still producing 4,000. Alright, alright. Okay, so drought is over in 2 days. Are these guys all overheated as well? I hope not, right? Yeah, they are. It's really annoying that they use this as entertainment as well. They need to change that. The beavers need to go there as soon as they're feeling a little overwhelmed with heat. Because now they have wet fur and... Shut up, Siri. And then they... It only takes down half of this. They only go in there long enough to go for half of it, but that doesn't really do much, huh? It does, the overheating goes down, but as the wet fur also goes down, so they will have that overheating back very quickly again as well. So yeah, you need the food baths for now in order to not be overwhelmed with overheating. But yeah, the drought will be over soon, and when the drought is over, the overheating will be over as well. Okay, I'm gonna... These are almost done growing? No, they're far from done growing. They're only at 7%, so I'm gonna leave these for now. This guy has dandelions. I'm gonna pause it for the moment. We don't need it. We're picking the berries from here for the breeding pots. So, doing alright. Doing alright. At some point we will delete this, but that will not be today. We're gonna go down to the bottom and then probably make a staircase go up. Blow this up. Well, we can already blow this up right now to this same level. So this is still not empty. We're waiting for... Yeah, we're waiting for the other building to be built. And then we just have the metal blocks, but they can be transported to this one soon enough. And the trees are at 66%. Okay, so we have 41 vacancies. I think we're getting rid of a little bit of the vacancies, but still. I wish we could play at triple speed because everything feels like it's going so slow. Like, this just makes the game very stuttery. Yeah, they really need to fix the performance. Because this is unfun to play at triple speed. So they're working on the explosives now, which is good. We want them to. They're also working on these explosives. Oh yeah, we also have all these platforms that we no longer have any use for because they removed the observatory from the Iron Teeth. And yeah, we're not gonna put number crunches down on here because that is... I don't know what I kind of want there. I have no idea. There's no... Like, we could do this. We could do the tributes, but... Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just place the tributes and have them unpowered. Similar as to how the observatories would have worked. Because they would have been unpowered as well. So yeah, let's just make sure that we do place them back, huh? At some point. We do want those in the corners. Well, we can't do it here yet because we're not there yet. We cannot reach that yet. Well, we actually could. No, we have reached as far as we can over here. Yeah, we'll blow this up first. We'll get to that corner. Soon enough. Soon enough. Yeah, in order to speed everything up, well, first of all, we need to not have a drought. Because that way our power is good and we produce a lot faster. Because right now, yeah, we're only getting 36% power. So, yeah. Do we want to make an additional area where we have engines, maybe? Not entirely sure if we want to. But we could. I mean, we could expand this thing and add engines to all these places. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Maybe we'll add. Maybe we'll add. Maybe we won't. We'll see. We shall see. So, I think in later this week, Sweet Transit will be released. I'm thinking of playing that. Probably on stream. We'll see. If it's gonna be an on-stream thing or if it's gonna be YouTube, but I will be playing that game. It looks interesting enough. Hopefully it remains fun for a longer time than just, you know, playing with trains. I always enjoy playing with trains, but it could get boring pretty fast if it's not done properly. Right. So this is now being emptied. Soon enough, this will be finished. Then we'll delete this barracks. And as soon as these berries are usable, we'll delete this flag and we start removing all of this. This is a thing though. This is a little bit of a thing. Is it a thing? It's not really a thing. Because this power connection right now is set on these platforms, but that needs to go. Can we fix that? Can we fix this in a... We should have made the power connection on this side instead. That is an oversight. On the other hand, we kind of want to remove this anyways at some point, no? So that we can blow this up. Huh. Maybe we should start moving it. Not necessarily. I was thinking of just making it go over the path. Over here and then connect over to this. Like we did over here, but then on this side. But since we have room, since we are already down at the bottom here, then we can remove these platforms and still have the power connected to this thing. I don't know, we probably can't even reach, so what am I talking about? Yeah, we can't even reach. Can we? We can. We can. Barely, but we can. And then we just remove the batteries, etc. Because, you know, it was more like a fun project to put them down. How much are they? Was that an expensive project? Not really. We can add them somewhere else if we want to. We could add like a whole battery pack over here. But we do want to keep this one powered, right? Do we want to keep it powered? It will look kind of weird if it's not powered. So this would be the path connection, but we could do it over this area and then go down here and have one of these things changed to a if we change this one to a to this one, to the intersection, and then we go up and we can go over this. Oh, we can't, right? That was the whole issue with this over here when we made the merry-go-round. I don't think you can immediately go over this. You need to be up too. How can we do that then? That is a very interesting challenge. If we do it here and then up, I think we can. I think we can. So let's just... Hey, Warren. Good to see you. I hope you're doing all right. Let's see. If we... That is not tall enough, is it? Can't see. Can't see. If we did this. Right. And... so we would go over here. Would be a... thing that goes... I'm not going to pause it, actually. I'm just going to build it. And then we go up. Is this gonna be enough? We can't even go over this. What am I talking about? We need to go up enough so that we can go over this. We can't really do that either, can we? Not like this. I think we tried to figure this out last time as well. Because now we need to go this way in order to make this work. But we can't. And that's the whole problem. Anybody have a good idea? We can't fit this in this way. What we could do is move these stairs one over. That is a possibility. We could move the stairs one over on both sides, and then this could work. Because then we are up one more over here, and then over here we're already up enough to make a connection to the side and go this way. Shall we try it? Shall we try it? I think we shall. I feel like this is a nice little project. So that would be... that would be moving... No, that doesn't work. Wait a minute. That doesn't work because then the connection will be here. And we still have the same issue. We still have the same issue. Because then we would be up here. Yeah, but I kind of... Hello, Overlord 00. I kind of want to keep the aesthetics as well with it. Which is unfortunate because... yeah, we already removed this staircase now, but we might place them back. So the thing is, we can of course we can figure it out. It's all doable. So yeah, if we go over here and we add this and then we go up, we're at the same, we're at the exact same situation that we previously were. So yeah, that is, and we can move, we can connect power over this thing. I'm thinking maybe this wasn't so bad. It's just the wrong location. This platform is useless. Gonna delete that. For now, I think I'm gonna set it back. They will figure it out. They build it at some point, right? They'll build it at some point. And why we're doing this? Oh yeah, because we need to blow this whole mountain up, and these platforms need to go. That's the whole thing. I wish these things were intersections on their own, but that would be a little bit overpowered, huh? So we might want to make platforms on the side here and connect it up to this one, and then go up and over here. Connect that up. We could do. The other option is to just disconnect this thing completely for the moment. And then maybe run the power line on the bottom. And then sort of make a circular thing coming up. That would look nicer anyways if it's not up here. Because this kind of looks in the way. And yeah, those batteries were just added there for testing purposes. Okay, we have the barracks, large barracks build. We can delete that one. We can delete that one. Over here? What are they doing over here? The beaver population is going up a little bit. Not enough. Not enough. So yeah, this kind of bothers me now that I removed that, and all for nothing. So finish that, please, and thanks. They can do that. And hopefully they are working on these as well. Do I not have planks? I should have plenty of planks in this district, right? This whole thing is filled with planks, isn't it? No, not this one. This one. No, also not. This is just filled with random crap. Yeah, we don't want that to be used anymore. This is being emptied. This has the planks. Yes, this has the planks. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, they're back at placing explosives again because we are finally producing them again at full speed. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. So back to this location. Oh, because this is priority, they're just only doing explosives. And yeah, we have not enough beavers to actually work. Hopefully this population gets... We only have 9 kids and still 24 vacancies. Okay, so. Oh, they're working on the stairs now. Very good. I think I'm just gonna delete this. And not everything in one go. We're gonna delete this one. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna delete this. Maybe not. That took a long time to be deleted. So now those batteries are useless. That's perfectly fine. We're gonna delete the batteries. And we'll keep this because we want to use that to place booms over here. Kind of want to prioritize that as well. They can reach all of that. No, wait, they can't. These platforms are not connected to anything. They're too tall. We're gonna do this instead. And they can finish that at some point. And then we can place the booms on the bottom over here. And then we can blow that all the way to the bottom. And then we'll finally have that nice and done. It's gonna be a long time before that's all finished. And same for that. That's gonna be a little while longer. Yeah, we definitely getting a little bit of a increase in beavers. We're at 424 grown-ups now and 39 kids. These are 44%. These are at 81% soon-ish. Yeah, we'll be okay with logs for now. So they are working on this. They are working on this. Yeah, they have all of this priority. This district is basically nobody is really working here, huh? I mean, we have all these builders, but they're not building anything. Because there's nothing to build over here. This district is done. Done, done, done. And I can't really help here because the close connection is here, I think. Oh, we have this connection. But yeah, they can't really reach much. Now, this district is just gonna keep quiet and entertain themselves. Right. We'll just wait for that to be finished with the booms. And yeah, it's just a little bit of waiting time with the number of beavers. It's 23. It's going down. The vacancies are going down. We want to get that down to as close to 0 as possible. We can look at migration. We can see pretty quickly, I guess, which ones. Like the minimum is set to 173. We have 166 workers, 0 vacancies. So, yeah, we might just want to move some stuff over. We have 31 workers, okay? And we have 4 vacancies. So, should we set this to 35? District 37, where is that? Is that this one? Oh, it's District 38. We have a lot of unemployed. District 41. This one has 112. 118 seems okay for 112 workforce. We're gonna set this to, this is also seems very good. This one we're gonna set to we're gonna set this to 35. There we go. That should give them 35 beavers. And we're gonna set this to probably something like 15. Okay. And this to 118. Garbage bin, we'll leave it at what it is. And then we're gonna set this to 70, 78 or 80. There we go. Now it's all distributed properly. Okay. I'm gonna see what this does for our unemployment rate. I mean, yeah. They're shifting over a little bit. Now these builder huts are filling up a little bit. Not all of it just yet. But they are filling up. So we'll have a little bit of a speed increase in placing all these bombs over there. Okay, they're working on placing these. So we'll have showers here soon as well. And then at some point they will start building these. Nice. Nice. And then we'll figure out what we're going to place on top of these at some point as well. It was so nice when we had the observatories on top of those. I hated that they removed those from the Iron Teeth. It was the nicest looking building. And we got this back for it. This could look kind of cool, but it's still not the same, huh? What do we have here that fills that gap? Nothing really, huh? It's unfortunate that you cannot place a campfire on top of it. Did I edit this map myself? No, it is the mountain range map, and I don't know if you know the map, mountain range. Basically, this whole map is tall and there's mountains everywhere. And we used, I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of explosives to level the map. And we're currently in episode 44. And that is 44 times at least 3 hours of streaming time. We're currently at cycle 183. So imagine how long we've been playing this. I think I started this playthrough in January. And we have seen some patches come by and all of this. It's vanilla. It's completely vanilla. The only thing I changed is I edited because the water production on mountain range is one of the worst in the game, and it has 5 water blocks, but they're very inefficient water blocks. So I did edit those to make all the sides work for water wheels. Otherwise we could only make 1.5 sides spin properly. So that's what I changed. So in that sense I did edit it, but yeah, it is the mountain range map, and everything else has been leveled completely by hand by placing all the explosives. So you play a lot of Timberborn yourself, Overlord? Or should I call you 00? And what kind of plays do you do? Do you prefer hard mode, or do you or do you do casual like me? I've done a couple of hard mode playthroughs, but I prefer making weird builds like this, where we have crazy town centers and placing ugly number crunchers under the platforms under the water where they belong, because that is what we don't want to see in our city. I like the game. I'm not very happy with the last patch, but that's a whole different discussion. That's the whole migration thing. It's not sufficient enough, but they removed a very nice way of moving all beavers from one to the other. Always hard mode, and normally I can recognize the map, but your map is well, we did we did modify it quite a bit. But yeah, this is where your starting point is. This is I only today removed the original district center. So it is indeed an extreme makeover of the map, but we spend our time. That was the whole idea of this map. Is when we started this playthrough, it's the map with the most mountains on top of it. We're gonna level it completely, and that is what we set out to do. And we're getting there, but it's still a lot of work, because we need to blow up all of this still, and then this whole big chunk of mountain, which is gonna take a while. Yeah, so you always play hard mode. That's fair. Lazy, right there. She also streams Timberborn. Not so much lately, because she's not very happy with the last patch, which is fair, but she plays hard mode as well. So check her out as well if you can. She's currently playing a lot of clan folks, which should be right up your alley as well, I think. Right. So I'm gonna delete all of this. I think I deleted too much of the path. No, I did fine. I did fine. We can almost blow that up, which is nice. Yeah, they're not really working on any of that, huh? Do we want them to? No. No worries. We're all here to support each other as small streamers, huh? I usually stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or at least Timberborn, and then occasionally I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. Even though it's been a while since I've done that. Because summertime, and it's been hot and warm, and you know, usually that makes me not feel like putting on a headset and sitting in a giant light. Not that the light is very warm, but it is what it is. It's always nice to see other beaver players stop by. Oh, wow, they're already working on those. That is lovely. I really want to finish this canal, though, so that the whole outside is connected. That's why I live half underground. Which half is living underground? Like your bottom half, or your right half, or your left half? But yeah, that makes sense. I mean, yeah. It's been different the last couple of years with how warm it gets over here, so it's kind of crazy. It used to not be that much. Yeah, I would hope the bottom half, because if you do the top half underground, it's kind of making the blood go to your head, and if you do the left half, then you're kind of uncomfortable, like having the right side sticking out of the ground. One side of the house is in a hill. That's fair. That is nice, though. That is nice. I would love to have a hillside house. That is... Are you Bilbo Baggins? That is... Yeah. Are you? Are you? What we can do is actually connect this up to this district. Nah, this is going to be part of this district still. This district is only here temporarily anyways. Yeah, there's a nice wind coming through my house right now, though, so I'm enjoying it. It's still 24 degrees over here, so it is what it is. I wish you were Bilbo Baggins. Yeah, so yeah, we like to play Timberborn quite a bit. It's a fun game. There is some things to it that other builder games don't have, which is the verticality, and I really enjoy that part. That you can stack buildings and you can make crazy weird designs, and yeah. The playthrough before this one, I think I still like that one the best of what I made. It consisted of 96 large metal platforms, and it had a whole city on top of it, and under it was the forests, and it had the food production under all these platforms, and there was a canal going through it that had all the water wheels in it. I really enjoyed that playthrough. But this one is very nice as well. We're getting somewhere. It took a long time before we had leveled this and we could actually do a design and make something neat looking. So yeah, I enjoyed doing that. It looks like something. So yeah, they can finish this soon, and then we can boom, boom, boom. And then we can start removing some of these silly trees over here. The beavers don't need to do these. I mean, I can do them for... Wait, wait a minute. Did we just miss this? Oh, no. That is terrible. That is absolutely terrible. That is not okay. We need to fix that. We need to fix that. ASAP. Okay, that's what we will do first when we have blown this whole thing to bits. But first, I should take another short little break. I will just stretch my legs. I don't need a refill. So I'll be back very soon. Okay. I'll keep it at this. Something like that is a nice view. And let the beavers roam around. I'll be back in a minute or two. I'm gonna see if this works. Alright, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's go back to speed that we can actually, where it's actually still playable, because at triple speed it's not really playable. They placed all of what we could over here. Let's get the interface back. And let's boom the shit out of this. Okay. Here we go. And let's see over here. Okay, they're working on this. I like that. So we have the showers now, so they won't overheat in the next drought. So that is good as well. They're working on this? No, they're working on other things first. And that is perfectly fine. Okay, this is ready for a big bada boom. Let's go to this. Detonate. 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 Just blow it up from all points. Because why not? It's gonna make the computer crawl anyways, for no apparent reason. Okay, I think that is enough. 3, 2, 1. Kaboom. Okay. That wasn't too bad, huh? Okay, the first thing we need to fix is that silly tree and that one block over there. So let's go there. And unfortunately, that means we need to make a staircase as well. Up here. Yeah, I totally didn't see that. Totally missed it. There we go. They can start removing some trees, and it will fix that plateau over there, and then we'll get rid of that. Okay, they're deleting trees where they can. We probably need to make a path over this way as well, so they can delete those trees over here. I don't know what they're saying, but it sounds good. Hey, bada bada. Still wonder where that sound effect went. Because I haven't heard them say that in a long time. Okay, we have trees now over here, which is kind of good. How empty is this? This is very much empty. Okay, then we can enable this one at least. I'll enable both of them. Why not, right? And then the berry bushes are at 85%. 85%. That's all right. Can they not reach this or something? Oh, they should be able to. Should be able to reach all the way here. Easily. Easily. We're out of logs, which is a good thing that we just enabled those. Those lumberjack flags. Because now we're getting some more logs. Very nice. Yeah, this field is taking forever and a day. Can they not reach these? They can. Can they? I don't know. Maybe not. And this one, neither. Now, they will be able to delete this one soon. And then we'll start placing this. Well, first we blow up the top. The top, and we get rid of that little zit over there, because that is an annoying one. There we go, and he is deleting it. Perfect. And I'm thinking we'll delete this for the moment. Alright, let's place the boom right on top. And there we have it. The boom, boom, boom. Okay, get here with your boom, boom, boom. How many booms do we have over in this district? We have 89. Ah, we're going up, because we were at 665 earlier, and now we're at 850. So we're getting more explosives in it again. So that is good. That usually happens during a temperate season. And here we go. Do the final one, and then that little lump is gone, and then we can blow up this giant platform. And then we still have 4 more layers to go. 3 more layers. 4 more layers at this point to go to get to the part where we need to be. Well, sort of need to be, but yeah. We need to go lower, because then we still need to go 3 more down. To get to the point where, yeah, we don't need this, huh? I knew that. I knew it. This one, boom, gone and done. Done, done, done. And then from here, that is probably gonna be a good few. Okay. So I'm gonna do a path somewhere here, and probably somewhere here. And I think we can reach most of it now. Yeah, if not all. We can reach all now. Perfect. There we go. And that's gonna be a while before they are done with all of that. We've done bigger ones. We definitely have done bigger ones. But that was also at a time where we had less beavers and everything was going a little bit smoother. We have 26... we have 21 unemployed beavers. Where are those? There's a couple here. There's a couple there. There's a couple there. There's a couple there. Okay, let's up the minimum in District 38. We're gonna set that to 86. Oh, that's too much. No, I don't want to delete the building. That is so weird. That backspace will do that when you're in this interface and you have this open. Okay, we getting a few more over here. That should fill out some of the vacancies. Right. Okay, they're working on those probably very soon. We still have plenty of planks, right? Yeah, we have. We have planks. Everything set to empty here. Okay, we finished all of this as well. Oh, because we don't have a grist mill. So, you know what? This can all go. We don't care for this at all. All that can go. We have potatoes. They can eat potatoes for now. These are almost grown, and then we can start deleting stuff over here as well. Okay. That can all be removed. And we can start with removing some of this as well. I think everything. Everything on that side they can remove. Yeah, they're too far away. They're working on that one now. Why are you so slow? Because you're thirsty. Go drink. There is so much water everywhere. I'm gonna set this to empty. I'm gonna set this to empty. And I'm gonna set this to empty. Because this whole thing needs to be cleaned up. I don't think we need this path here anymore. Maybe a little bit of that path needs to remain. There we go. All right, they're working on these explosives and they're working on this still. Yeah, that is just because we only have 2 builders huts built and this thing. So we don't have a lot of builders here. We do have plenty of plenty. We do have enough explosives to fill this all in. Or not all, but a lot. Because we're getting explosives delivered every day. Every day. This mine, are we gonna put that there yet? No, I don't think so. There, all the little trunks are gone. Yep, that will do. So this is almost ready for, you know, getting to the bottom. And yeah, we still have this thing here. Do we just delete that? I think we do. There we go. Yeah, this is unpowered, but who cares? We have one here that covers a lot of houses in the center, but it doesn't cover all of it. Yeah, so this district center is going to be placed in the middle here at some point. And we will figure out... I am going to do the same thing over here that I do on all these sides. This is going to have a little bit of a staircase to the path, just to keep it all symmetrical. No, sort of symmetrical. It's not really symmetrical, but it has the same design. And I kind of want to do that here as well, but it doesn't make any sense to do it over here because we could, actually. It's just that we go up one over here. That can work. There we go. Do we need a path connection over there? No. Should be alright. Like this. Should be alright like this. And we're waiting for them to finish that one off. That's going to be done in a little while. And then they can place the final 2 explosives as well. They should be able to play... No? They can't place this? What? Ah. What if we do this? Can you reach now? You little buffoons. Nope. That is sad. I thought they could reach that. They should be able to. They did all of these from the sides as well. But then they can't do that one. Oh well. I guess we'll blow up this first and then make a staircase up here, and then they can finish it from there. Just gonna boom this. And we're gonna continue with booming that. Okay, they're also working on all of this, which is nice. Do we have gears in this district? Yeah, we have 39 gears, so we can actually make this as well. Yeah. We can actually make the medicine, the healer hut. Are these things empty? No, because that's just medicine, huh? This thing, delete. We're building them on top here. And here. So we have produced all this metal. Why is this metal not being delivered here? That is so strange. I guess because they're doing this first. That must be why. There's so many jobs here for these beavers. So many. Okay, we're keeping that around 850 dynamite at this moment. So that's okay, but we will have some factories here as well, which is going to be great. I'm actually thinking of making just 2 more over here, because we have 2 paper... Where did we have the paper factories? Oh, I removed the paper factories. Uh-oh. So we need those. We need those, otherwise this is never going to work. Right. So we're going to add paper factories here. Yeah. That is what we need to do. Paper mills. Shit. How did we have those set up over here? I'm pretty sure we had 2 of those over there. We can't put 2 over here. So this makes 2 papers every 1.6 hours, and this is every 3 hours. Wow, every 3 hours we get a boom, right? Is it 3 hours? I always forget. Every 3 hours for 3 paper, we get 1 boom. Yeah, we need paper. Paper. Maybe we just do that on top of this. That could work. We'll do the paper over there, and then we'll make more explosive factories. Yes, always more explosive factories. But that kind of means we have to hurry with the with this side. Okay, we're gonna give that priority. Then they can finish all of this, and then we're gonna make housing go over on top here, here, and we'll make that large row houses. And we go for this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And let's see, we have 4, so we need, let's just make it 1-on-1. It doesn't really need to be 1-on-1, but let's just make 4 of these, right? Do we do them in each corner? Or do we do them in the center of all of those? I think each corner. Okay. And then we have room for other things. Not entirely sure what we're going to do up there. Maybe a printing press. No, we never make printing presses. Still don't really know why we would make those. What does reading give them? What does that do? What does book gives them? Working speed plus 20%. Yeah, don't really care for it. But then what do we do over here? Wait a minute. We can lower these things on top of the temple. We can add batteries here and lower it on top of the temple. That is interesting. But do we want that? I don't think so. I don't know if we're going to do that. What else can we place up here? That is fun. We could add just terraces here. But maybe we are going to do that. Maybe we are going to do the batteries. What if we do this? And this? And then what? We're gonna make a platform and platform. And how about we do this? This is a fun thing. Go up. Have a path. Go around this way. And then say rooftop terrace. They'll have a nice view of whatever it is that they can see. And then that will work, right? And we'll have batteries here just for fun. We'll do some more over on this side as well. And then we can say path, platforms. Staircases. Wait, what? No, not there. Staircases and a path. And, yeah. Rooftop terrace. Okay, and then we have these little corners where we can place something. Over here, we're going to do a carousel in the middle. That was the whole idea of that one. But yeah, what do we do with these two things? What is a thing that we can place there that seems like a fun thing to place. I don't know. Maybe just finish it off with some roofs. That will look nice. Yep, this is what that is going to be. Industrial area. It works. It works. And then we can finish up this and make a nice nice thing on top. I'm gonna do that one and that one. And I'm gonna do this and this. And then this and this and this and this. And we'll place these large ones here and here and here and here. And fill this in with platforms. And what we're gonna do in these corners then. I'm thinking if we change it up a little bit and maybe just add some storage. Large warehouse. Here. 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 And here. And then the small storage. There. 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 And there. And I was gonna do this. Let's see. Well-being. Mud bath. Here, 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 and here. Because that should still give us enough room to actually have our carousel on top. Then this is kind of like an entertainment ring where we have your mud baths. However, we're doing this. Maybe this is not the greatest. Or do we just say fuck it? I think maybe not. No. We need to. Yeah, we will just add these. And this one can go. I'm doing these ones have the barracks, and then this side and this side just has the storage. And then we'll figure out we don't really have anything that can go into that little location. Yeah, don't really have one of those buildings, huh? Yeah, the merry-go-round comes on top here. But we have, I don't know if you, we have these little locations here and here. We can't really fit anything in there. Or do we do more mud baths? Then we can still place the merry-go-round in the middle. Just but then we kind of do want more. Because the merry-go-round is 6, right? We need 6 spaces for it. Merry-go-round. Yeah, that's 6 spaces that we need. So we need to keep that open. Yeah, this will work. This will work. Okay, so how are we gonna place it? Well, we can't really place it any way else than this way or that way. And that is not really what we want, huh? So I'm thinking we need to change this the other way around. We're gonna do the storage on the sides. I don't see the entrance. That is over there. And then the big bada booms, the big barracks. We're gonna say there and there. And wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. Now we cannot place any of those mud baths. Oh well, so be it. So be it. We don't need more than 4 mud baths anyways. Seems a little excessive to begin with. And now we have a nicer way of placing the merry-go-round. Because that will need to be going like this. Or we can even do it like this. Nah, we do it like this. Keep it nice and centered. Take a path. And then we have these little corners where we can place stuff. So we have the merry-go-round. Merry-go-round. And we'll just have rooftop terraces around it. Here and here. And then we can a shrine on the both sides. And actual shrubs on the inside of that. Shrubs. Should give those priority. And we have a drought. A 9-day drought. That's probably the longest one we have in a while. Okay, and then we have this whole situation over here. We'll add a bench and a bench. And we'll add one of these little guys over here. And what else? Shrubs. Shrub and shrub. And well-being. Nah, we won't add another medical bed. We will add some more shrines. There. Okay, so we have this whole thing designed now, finally. And now all they need to do is finish it. Oh, wait. They're done with this. Probably something like that, huh? I didn't count, but it should be alright. Okay. I like it too. It is getting somewhere, huh? They should be able to finish it rather quickly. As long as we have the builders. Most of them are filled now with builders. Yeah, we're doing alright now. We're getting haulers again. These water tanks are filled. It's okay. We're doing alright over here as well. And we can change this up. So is this getting emptied? Sort of. Not really. Because we don't have haulers, huh? Bing bong. Sam is back. Sam, welcome back. Boom, boom, boom. So, after you left, Johan came and raided us. So you missed those radiators. And then after that, Lazy came and raided us. So we had 3 raids today. Within the first hour. So that was crazy. Crazy raids. Yes, was very cool. And we designed this. We have another merry-go-round coming up. On top here, we have batteries. And the batteries are connected to these rooftop terraces. All is well. What is that? What is the battery? The battery stores energy. And it is a gravity battery. So basically, as long as you have excess power, it raises the container with... No, the big building. This is the carousel, the merry-go-round. And it looks big. Or this one. This is the Golem factory. That's the biggest building, I think, that we can see right now. All of it. All of it is just a bunch of buildings stacked together. And we made something crazy out of that. All of it. It's not one big building. That would be very strange. If they implement that, that would be crazy. They go like, here, have a blob of building. We're gonna set this all to nothing. We should be able to reach all of that, right? Okay, so none of these will store anything until we tell them to. A square with squares inside squares with squares around squares in squares. That's about what we did here, right? We started with this because we needed to, because that had our mine, and we can't really move that because that is just where it needs to be. And then we built the rest around it, and I must say it is gone pretty well. Oh look, we have a golem part factory. We're actually making golem heads. Where are they bringing those golem heads? I swear I saw that they just made one. I guess we're storing them in some weird location that we didn't say stop storing stuff. Yeah, somewhere here or something. Transformers, robots in disguise. Did you know Sam learned something? That is new. What did you learn, Sam? What did you learn? Exactly, my thoughts exactly, lazy. What happened? Sam learned something. The British police. The British police. Here we go, here we go. Is that what you learn? The British police. Ranks. The ranks of the British police. Please enlighten us. What are they? Really? Really? Yes, really? I'm not even sure why we're blowing this up first, but oh, they did done this. They done this. The Met, the Metropolitan Police, and basically all police forces around the country. So, detective, commander, officer, can you be an abnormal officer as well? That would be my rank, I think. I will be an abnormal officer. Officer. Constable or detective constable. That doesn't sound very good, honestly. I wouldn't want that rank. I wonder what there were. Oh, there was. So they. Yeah, we're getting golem heads. And probably also other ones. Are those finished? Yeah, this one is also finished. So we're also getting limbs. This one is not yet done. Sergeant or detective sergeant, inspector or detective inspector, chief inspector or detective chief inspector. All right. And then you have grunts. Okay. Superintendent or detective superintendent. Is there also a reason why you learned this? Or did you just not have anything to do? Were you that bored that you were like, I'm gonna learn about ranks in the Metropolitan Police? Chief Superintendent or Detective Chief Superintendent? Look at them showering. They have wet fur, so that is good. But these guys are not taking showers quickly enough, I don't think. Oh, that one. Yeah, they're okay still. They're okay still. Assistant Chief Constable, Deputy Chief Constable, Chief Constable. 7, 8, and 9 are executive officers. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. In the meantime, I'm gonna do a small little explosion. Hope you don't mind. Gonna go back to single speed, pause the game. Click detonate. Click detonate. Click detonate. Detonate. And then eyeballing detonate from the middle. And I might as well do this one as well. 3, 2, 1. One boom. One boom. One boom. Once you get to DCI 4, you can lead major investigations. So Sam, please explain. Why did you decide to learn about all of this? Also, I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna go with this. Maybe we go. You're watching a series about police. All right, that's fair. It's very good. Line of duty. BBC iPlayer. Oh, Lazy seems to know it. I think we're just gonna go to here. That is what we're gonna go for. And that's the first part we're gonna blow all the way to the bottom. Just to not overwhelm ourselves with it. Lindsay is awesome, huh? Who? I do not know Lindsay. Just finished the first series. Ah, Sam is just starting, and Lazy probably already finished all of it. Oh yeah, we're making more factories over here as well, huh? So yeah, we're basically just waiting for metal to be produced. But we should be able to do that. Not during a drought though, because yeah, we don't have a lot of power incoming during droughts. DCI Gates was a bastard. Keely Hawes is the actress who plays a character called Lindsay Denton. Oh, her. Well, there you go. Sam knows who you're talking about. I have no idea. Weird is good. Weird is good. All right, let's blow this up as well. And that is another boom coming in. Coming in. 3, 2, 1. No? There we go. She just burned her hands. Well. It's something you can burn. Okay, so we'll do it like this. Afi, good to see you. It's all right, man. It's all good. It's been like last stream you were here, and now you're back again. That's good. It's nice to see you again. It was a long couple of months without you being here. Like, it was like half a year maybe that you were not around, where you were here all the time before. But it's nice to see you're back again. Good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Hope life is good for you as well, Avi. No spoilers. No spoilers. Yep, 4 months wasn't here. Yeah, that's a long time. We're just still moving and continuing on as we were. But we're getting close to having this whole map leveled, which was which was the initial idea. You were here for it when we thought of it. So no spoilers. No spoilers, please. All right. I don't have any spoilers. I've never watched I don't even remember what it's called now. Line of Duty. There we go. I don't want to know what happens to Denton. Well, I have a spoiler. Everybody dies. Whether it's in the series or not, it is what life is all about. Oh, we can blow this up. Lovely. Slowly getting rid of this crap over here. Lots of people have died. Yes, more people have died than they are currently alive. So more people have died than have not died, basically. We still have a 5.7 day drought left to go. Let's think. 5 murders in Series 1, I think. That's a lot of murders. This seems a little bit odd. Why do we have this connection here and this connection here? That looks ugly, doesn't it? We don't really need this anymore. We don't need that. We don't need that at all. There's already been 4 in Series 2, and I'm only 3 episodes in. Oh. There's gonna be a lot more. A lot more. Should we just speed this up a little bit? I want that gone first. Okay, they're working on all these buildings now, I reckon. Because that has priority over this. And I'm okay with that. They can finish all of that first. So basically we're waiting for gears. We're waiting for metal. But all of this can be built. But that has the least priority, I think. They built all the staircases here. Oh, they're working on those. Oh, nice. I reckon that if Denton gets out of prison, she'll kill her neighbor because of the noise. Oh. That seems a fair reason to kill someone, huh? That seems like a proper reason. So, all of these beds are already occupied. Look at how the popularity of a medical bed is. The popularity of the medical bed is amazing. It's popular at all hours except for during the night. Dang you, Sam. Now I got to watch it for the 4th or 5th time. So you've been watching that a lot then. You've already seen it a few times and now you want to watch it again. Well, it is what it is. Now you guts to. Now you guts to. I kind of wish we had a little bit of green around here. Should we just add some water dumps and make it green around here? It's the sort of thing I can rewatch because I think the actors are good. Yeah, that makes sense. That is fair. Steve and Ted. Steve and Ted. It's Bill and Ted. It's not Steve and Ted. It's Bill and Ted. Most excellent. Okay, so they are working on these. Lovely. Then we'll have paper mills up top. And we can start producing our own explosives. You're now just randomly blurting out stuff that I have no idea why you're on about. Okay, so we have plenty of golem heads. And we probably have a couple of limbs as well. No, we only have one golem limb. We have 2 golem heads. So, soon enough. Yeah. But I'm not gonna remember all of that, Sam. I'm just gonna, like, be like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm not gonna remember that. That's the boss and the main dude. The boss and the main dude. For people who don't know. The boss and the main dude. The main dude. I hope one day I'll be the main dude. At something. Like, somebody goes, that's the main dude. And he points at me, or she. And they go like, that's the main dude. You're the main dude of the stream. Well, I am the streamer. It would be nicer if you're the main dude for something, you know, something else. Or like the end boss. You're the end boss. You're the timber dude on YouTube. Well, on YouTube there is other timber people that have way more views. Oh, thank you for that, Lazy. Yeah, there's others. Why? Why are there others? There shouldn't be others. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I never seen any. Yeah, there's some that have crazy number of views. But yeah, fuck the others, not literally. Figuratively. So, yeah, let's not do that. Or at least not tonight. Let's not do that tonight. Speaking of which, I am going to be calling it a night. We have... Look at this. We have those 8 beds, and this guy is coming. Can he go? Does he go in here? Yes. Now all 8 are filled with injured beavers. Oh, money. They should really use those imaginarily. Well, you can't really prevent people from doing things imaginarily, right? Anyway, I hope they change the showers to be not an entertainment item, so they can actually use them during the work time as well if they feel overheated. That would be a great change, because all these beavers are probably going to be overheated. Well, almost overheated. This one is overheated. Strangle them? That sounds not so great. Alright, let's see if there's somebody available that we want to say hi to. Any suggestions? Ram a sausage down the throat. Wow, Sam, you're getting very aggressive. Maybe you should go back to school. It will choke them. I don't think that's how you spell choke. I'm gonna rate Alex. Is anyone streaming beavers though? Just checking here. Anyone? Nah, fuck school. Line of Duty, bad influence. Yes, Sam, I agree with Lazy here. Nah, I don't see anyone that we want to say hi to that's streaming Timberborn right now. I mean, Mystical is playing, but yeah. I don't know. We'll do Alex. We'll do Alex. Let's go say hi to Alex. Thank you all for stopping by. I'll be back on Wednesday with my next stream to play some more beavers. Thank you for the raid, Lazy. Thank you for the raid, Johan, if you're still here. Thank you for the raid, Emily. You're probably long gone, but it was very much appreciated. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow, Lazy, probably on your stream. And let's go say hello to our friend Alex. Let's go. Yes, join Discord. See you soon. Bye for now.